Told you that I love you. Never. Would you do that to me every single time? And if I wasn't long, well, baby, gotta tell you, I'm gonna try to. I'm live now. Okay, there we go. Standing up, running around. What a crazy fool I am. All right, let's see here. Dashboard. Come on now. You my little channel. So I can say hello to everybody. Give me a second now, will you? He's live now. That's a crazy picture. Okay, everybody. This is Lennon. Christiana, how are you? Ali King, Hannah Truesdale. We're doing well, thanks. And Eve Adams, good morning. Thanks. I still have to go back and make an adjustment on this. I'm going to do that right now. Let's see. Do it again, Joe. Go, go, go. All right, live. Stream. Just gives me on the second, por favore. Oh, man. Come on. Hope everybody's doing well today. You'll have my attention, undivided attention. Un momentito, por favore. There. I don't do that. You know, it's the wrath of damn God be jumping on my ass. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. No. Oh, dummy. I mean, you know, come on now, Joe. Good morning. I see everybody say good morning. Well, it's Thursday morning. Today's draft day in the National Football League. What the hell is this? The National Football League. Football League. What the hell happened here? Jesus, my goodness gracious. Lisa. Hi, Lisa. How are you doing? Is that coming up all right? Is it too high for you guys? It's all right. Oh, let it go. I just want to get the comments. Of course, we'll live forever. And you know it's Narissa. There we go. Let me see everybody. Okay, Ali King. Okay, I get you. I got y'all. I got most of y'all here. I gotta get that down there. Jennifer. Oh, Jen. My very good friend, Jen. You're very special to me and to everyone here, but to me, of course. Let's see. I'm trying to work this thing out. So does it work better, you think, if I'm looking up at you reading over here? Otherwise, I have to look over there. Up or sideways? You tell me. It's difficult either way. So I have to shrink you up a little bit. Every day I have to do this. All right. So Eve, Narissa's here. Good morning. Hannah Burbank, Lisa, Christiana, Hannah Truesdale, Ali King, Jennifer, Dan is here. Striper. Hello, Striker. I'm Elliot Ness. Okay, I have to think about what you some insight. Oh, wow. Thank you very much, Jen. That's nice of you to say. Just trying to be of help. Okay, so, Doctor, I'm in the mood for loving you. Actually, it's draft day. That's what I'm in the mood for. Are any of you NFL draft fans or NFL fans, or do you really give a shit? I mean, care. Care is what I mean. All right, what happened to my little thingy down here? Shit. All right, I'm going to shrink this more now, folks. Relax, I'm shrinking. Don't shrink. Sarah. Sarah's in the house. Our lovely, lovely Sarah. Sarah, I have some news for you. I'm glad you're here. And for Claire when she shows up. She's here today. But I'll tell you in just a moment, as soon as I try to adjust. Please do not adjust the dials on your television set. We are in control. Well, we're doing something. Thumbs is at work. Thumbs? I mean, Joe, come on. Don't be so hard on yourself. College football. I like college football, too. I do. I love college football. My friend went to Clemson, and Clemson's got one hell of a team. I tell you, they talk like this over there in Clemson. Over in Clemson. Oh, hello. Love the glasses. Oh, Claire. I have a pair just like them. Thank you, darling. I want you to have them. Okay, so here's a little bit of information. I was talking to my sister today, who is very much into the Ancestry.com. As it turns out, I made some notes while I was talking to her. I'm 70%. Well, let's make that right. Irish, Scottish. Okay, 7%. 29% English and Welsh. The surprise was 2% Portugal. Tudo bem? Obrigado. Maybe that's why I take to that language, so okay. And there's some other crap in there, but anyway. Good morning, Kristen live. It's so good to see you, Kristen. Nice to see you. It's nice to see everyone. My lovely Claire is here. Striper. Unsolved mysteries, Striper. We've got unsolved mysteries. Since I'm, yeah, boy, you know it. Welsh, all right, it rocks. Wales. It's a whale of a tale, but it's true, apparently. Okay, let's see. You knew there was something awesome about me. Well, and you've only seen this half. Well, you know what I mean. Caprice. Hello. Down under there in Oz, right? Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining the lovely show. Whitney Riddle's in the house. Man, we are chock full of mods. Yes, we are. Celtic Joe. Do I get to wear kilts now? Because I may not put anything on underneath them. Although, if they make them out of wool. Okay. Sarah, that was art. That was art. So soon you forget. I'm a graduate of the MoMA. Is that it? MoMA. Museum of Modern Art. I used to live around the corner from that, really. I only went a couple times, but it was pretty cool. In New York City. Sarah, smile, won't you smile a while for me, Sarah? You've seen my feet, yeah, great. All right. Kilts, yes. So it was an active morning for me here. Evidently, there was some a bit of controversy over on the FB, but that's been resolved. Oh, Striper, you love the MoMA. That magic MoMA, when I look into your eyes, it'll last forever, I'm sure. So yesterday was a fun day. It got a little weird. I was looking at a replay there. Pretty cool. That doctor is off the wall. I mean, he's strange, first of all. But he likes a lot of the things I do. Have to be bare underneath. Oh, behave, baby. It's too early, or is it? Is it too late? We'll never know. We'll give it a go again then, right? Right. Just give me a couple more minutes. I'll be there. Yeah. I'm drinking a Teamy Blend Sensual Blend now. I may become erotic. No, I mean, I may become amorous. That's it. Gotta be bare. Born to be bare. But can you bear it all? Can you bear it all? Can you handle it all? Oh, bear it. I'm not sure where I'm going with that. So that's about the kilts. Is that like a murder when you kilt someone? No. Sometimes that's how they say. Wow, left for a couple of days. I'm sorry to hear that. But he'll return. He will return. My boyfriend left also, but he's not coming back. Where is Sam? Sam, come on, you got to come in and let me know that you can do those impressions if you want. Caprice. Angela's fine when I left her this morning. She was doing all right, still breathing, which is good. She's sleeping. She was actually editing a video that we are under obligation to do. Oh, don't be so sorry, Whitney, about Sarah. She needs the rest. She sent the most adorable photo to me on one of those story things. I mean, it was so cute. She was looking at her laptop, and she was looking at it, and there I was in Wales with her, and she's on the laptop, and I see my face there, and she's looking at me. And she looked adorable. But it was one of those stories, and I went to show, and Angela's, oh, show me. And it was gone. Please take pictures when you do stuff like that and send them. That is ironic. Because what you want to catch at the doctor's is the doctor. Well, here, at our doctor. You want to catch that doc. I'm sorry to hear that, Claire. Do you have the sniffles, darling? Oh, you saw that, Whitney. Well, that was cool. Yeah, good. I'm glad you saw it. So then I can say that Sarah was all decked out in her. You wait. Who was watching? You sent a screenshot. Who sent that? And she sent it to me. Whitney, it was you? Whitney, come on. Okay. I'm confused now. It looked good. Oh, I am confused. What? Hmm? Yeah, I know. He's confused. So what else is new? Now, come on. I thought that was a picture of you, Sarah. You sent it to me, right? Or was it a picture of Whitney? I'm sorry you have the sniffles. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, good. Thank you. At least I'll remember some of it, okay? Yes. Yes, I remember that. I thought they were different. What? My eyebrows. I should darken my eyebrows, really. my hairdresser took some of the stray hairs, the gray ones, a lot of them, out of my eyebrows. But that's okay. But she's not gay. That's the one who looks like Selma Hayek. I only have one, so my hairdresser. She is delightful, charming, very charming. I think it was a charcoal one. What is wrong with you girls? If you had asked Dr. Joe yesterday, he actually suggests that cream that it comes in a tube all the time, and it ails, it takes care of all anything, blemishes or, Holy moly. Holy moly. You watch your tongue, young lady. This is a family network. Oh my God, that's dramatic. Oh, I was ripping my soul out of my pores. Oh, that's pretty funny. You're a very good writer. Holy moly, Batman. Oh, that's right, Robin, old chum. Batman. I'm Batman. Holy moly. Yes, Claire. All right, so let's see what's going on around here today. Ouch. Ooh. Now did somebody spank you, Whitney? Oh no, you're referring to Dicey. And I'm going to do it again. Ouch. Did someone spank you? Holy moly. I'm going to do it again. Okay, did you send me a text, Whitney, or did you send me a Jamali? A Jamali? Okay. Or on the net or on MDS. MDS, I bet. A honka burning love. Hey, Willem. Willem. I see Willem. Summer is coming. Willem and Jan. I see that on the website. Luca Brazzi. Danko Leon, it would be a pleasure. I hope your first grandson is a masculine one. Well, thank you, Luca. Where's Steph? Where's their Steph? Their Steph. All right, so let's get back to action here. What did you say? Instagram. Oh, okay, good. I checked everything, but Instagram I left out. Isn't that just like me? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you are going live with Instagram. We're going to bring you. I don't think that's you. I see. Oh, well. Okay, then. Yes, I got you, Whitney, right here, darling. Oh, Angelique Khan sent something, too. Yes, Angelique is lovely. All right. There's Whitney. Yes, I remember Whitney. I'm adorable. Aren't you a cute thing? You're a cute woman. You are an attractive woman. Yes, for sure. I like your glasses, Whitney. I love your glasses. So. I'm not sharing it with you. It's between Whitney and me. No, I'm not setting up a date. I'm saying nice things about Whitney, so please behave, you girls. I'll stop in a minute. All right. See, Joe just typing away isn't really that good, isn't it? I shouldn't do that. I should look up here. Let's Instagram. I did get that, Striper. I just heard that our South Florida weather is going to go up. So get ready. Plenty of shade and stay hydrated. I know. You know, Striper, unsolved mysteries. The sun gets hot in the summertime. Yeah, I know. It's going to go up. It has been delightful of late with low humidity in the low to mid 80s, and it's going to really suck, they would say. It's going to get so hot. Playing golf in the morning, and there's no break even playing in the morning, and now my mornings are here, so I won't be playing in the morning. It's hot. It's hot. It's very hot. Today's nice, and I'm going to play this afternoon, but then come home and watch the returns from the NFL draft. Angela will be bored out of her mind, but she has some editing to do. We're almost finished with that video. And Striper and everyone else that has sent things here, we will do that video very soon. I mentioned that yesterday, but we have a commitment, hopefully, to get it out this week. Not out this weekend, but film this weekend. We are very busy. I'm so glad also, I'd like to say this now, that Claire and others, Jennifer included, take care of that Facebook area, because I really don't pay much attention to it, and if things are brought to my attention, I have to, it's another thing that I do, but I'm so fortunate to have so many wonderful Facebook people, our Facebook people on there that can take care of all the issues for me. That's great. Okay. You needed them to see. I was using a heat gun. I was trying not to burn myself when you were talking about the pic. Well, you need them to see. Well, then, by all means, wear them. They're attractive on you. Now, yesterday it was raining, Claire. You got wet, I remember. The image was quite titillating, actually. But I'm sorry the weather is inclement. My heart glasses, I put those on, and Angela took a snap, actually. She said, oh, I said, put that up. That will be nice. Actually, they're hers. I have some funny ones I have some that I am going to wear when I go into character. We're going to do some different characters. The hairdresser will wear stuff like that. But I want to clear it with all of my my friends. You know what I mean. So, wear your heart glasses. I can't see with my heart glasses. You want me to get them and put them on for you? I have other glasses that are far more intriguing. Oh, I have better ones for the drag show, if you can imagine. Turns out you didn't need glasses. Well, that's good. Okay, Kristen, for you, darling, and for anyone else who cares. Oh, here you can. I'm going to go get those glasses. It's going to take just a couple seconds. It's delightful, I know. Look, is it lovely? It's my little bit of, it's hot.
It's Valentine's Day here. It is every day. These are actually Angela's glasses, her fun glasses, and I put them on and I just turn into an entirely different personality. I love it. I just love it. It's adorable. I have earrings. It's lovely. No, you don't. Well, it sounded good. Oh, please. My chair's swiveling. Oh, it hit my bum. Oh, it hit my bum. Oh, I can't read with them, sorry. I have to put the stickers on them. I have little stickers you can put in sunglasses so I can read. Aren't they cool? Do you have those? Do you use those? Joe, you're out of your mind, I know. It's Lolita. Lovely, Joe. Lolita. Jolita. Jolita. Yeah, I think so. The entire medical staff. Definitely, when they come in to visit, they're ready for action. I mean, they're ready to see the doctor. And I would say, Kristen, who's next in the panting room? Not waiting. We know what they're doing. You're done? Where'd you go? Jolita. Where are you going? Jolita. Here's Jolita, here's my name, and I have to say, Jolita, I like that one. Morning, Joe. Okay, Lottie. Lottie's here. Good to see you, Lottie. Let me run a quick check of who was in here while I was playing Jolita for a moment. Striper, he's here. Unsolved Mysteries. Robert Stack. Angela said she picked up a sound bite, and I was doing Robert Stack. She says, it's more and more difficult to get you speaking in your own voice. They are all my voice. I have a lot of voices. They're talking to me in here. Oh, I see what you mean. I'm done. Oh, I'm done, man. No, you keep laughing, matey. It's all right. I mean, I'm laughing. I get it. See, we have different expressions here. You know, I'm done, you know. Well, that didn't take very long. I did it. I'm not too happy with that. One expression no one likes to hear. Why do we always go down this road? This is May December society. It's about age gap relationships, but about any relationship. This is one thing a man never likes to hear. Are you ready? What do you think a man, come on, you'll know, a man never likes to hear? One, I don't know. Should I say that up there in the booth? These are bad boys who work up there. So don't say this to your boyfriend, your husband, or any man you're with, certainly. Even if it's a T-girl, don't say this. Are you in yet? Okay? This is just me coming to you. This is the shrink in me. I was faking it. That's all right. There's a way to tell, though. There's a way to tell and do it. And when we get really down, I would tell you. Okay. Things meant I'd like to hear, that is. Is that it? Here's something a man might say. This is a new arrangement, and the woman is on the bed. Start giggling. Who are you going to please with that? Well, I'm going to please me, of course. Okay. Yeah, men don't like to hear it. No, men don't want to hear that.
Did I tell you guys? I think I did. And I'll be repeating myself, but maybe someone didn't hear it. When I was doing that film about who killed Chandra Levy, and I was in a scene with the mother of Chandra Levy, and she was coming to the congressman, that's who I was playing, and wanted to know, Congressman, have you seen my daughter? And I said very seriously, no, I haven't. And she gets up to leave. And my director told me to shake things up a little bit. It was getting a little stiff in there, so that's the wrong thing to say. But so the mother gets up to leave, and I said to her, and she stayed in character, good actor. I said, Mrs. Levy. She turns to us, yes, Congressman. I can see where Chandra got her lovely figure. Boom. Drop the mic. People went nuts. And my director said, you can't say that. And I said, yeah, he said, no, actually, it was real funny, but I can't admit that. We had a whole, in the wings, we had the ladies from TLC watching the filming of the filming. And they're all in their little chairs, director's chairs. I can't see them. They're in another room. They're all, and I hear this, Wah! This laughter. It just broke. But, I broke the mood. It was terrible. We were talking about a young girl who was murdered, but, it was funny. It was just, we were filming. That's a little inside story. But if you watch it, you'll see me being very serious. Are you anywhere near yet? Wait for me. That's what I'm saying. Wait for me. I'm saying you wait for me. Don't rush me. Again. Your father was better. Oh, that's hilarious. Your father was better. Yes, crossing our fingers for an easy delivery. Did you learn that from your father? Oh, gosh, that's amazing. Where'd you learn to do that? Yeah, my mom liked that too. That's what you want to hear. Okay, you guys are sick. All right, sick hour is almost over. You guys, that's too much. Oh. The postman does it differently. Oh, behave. The postman does it differently. The postman really delivers. I know, Hannah, this is a motley crew we have here. My ex had a much larger one. Girls are terrible. You never want someone saying to you, female or man, I can imagine, but a female saying, tell me tell me this is the best you've ever, I'm the best you've ever had. Well, geez, we're talking about a directory assistance here. It's now following, huh? It's new. It's Nobile. Thank you very much for joining. Appreciate it. Thanks for following. Thanks for being here. Thank you. No, thank you. I mean it. I do. I'm trying to read and at the same time, which is usually difficult for me. I need to get a bigger screen, I believe. I'll put another one up here. Hannah, these are bad girls. Bad girls. Every last one of them. You are a bad girl. Kristen, you wanted to not. Oh, I see. Yes, I was trying to. Yes, Kristen, thank you. Here, let me take care of that right now, love. I will do it. A hunk of burning love. All right, let me get this thing rolling. I said, all right. Let me run it this way. Come on out here. There you go. Better do. Really? Now I gotta move this across here. My one and only prayer is that someday you'll care. My hopes, my dreams come true. My one and only you. I guess you'll never know just how much I love you so. My only prayer would be, I'm working on this for you, is that someday you'll care for me, but it's all. All right, let me see if I got the right people in here. Yes, of course. Let me ask you something. Do you go by a different name? I represent the Lollipop Guild. I'm looking some things up here, folks. That's what I'm doing. It's only taking a minute, and it's all of the invites have been sent. All of them have been sent. You see, if you need to send it again, please do, but try it again. It should have worked. Did we have this trouble before, Kristen? All right, let me go back here now. Okay, there we are. All right, so Kristen, I tried. No, here's what you do. What are you on the website? You're on the website, right? Just private message me. You should get an email. Okay, what happened? What did Hannah say? Yes. That is the classic one. Tell me when you're there. I'm a little busy, sweetheart. I'm a little busy. I'm a little bit country. I'm a little bit of rock and roll. I'm a little bit of Memphis and Nashville with a little bit of Motown in my soul. How soon? Yes, of course. I want you to join. If you come here, well, then you can come anywhere. But no, if you show up here, then you should definitely join because you want to be, and then we can private message, and you could send me a private message if you want. I mean, and that's worth the price of admission. That is worth the price of admission, which is free. Okay. You may be having some sorrow or some joy in your life you want to share with me personally and not with the gazillions. It's okay. Assume you love me very much. Do you really know me then? I wonder. Request an invite, darling. Request an invite. Go to May. Finally, Claire, we're talking about actual business. MayDecemberSociety.com. That's COM for all of you pervs out there. Okay? .com. And we'll go from there. You will receive an invite. I'm overwhelmed with kisses from Hassoun. All right. Mayhem Society. Could be. This is your third request. Maybe I just like to see you send me, and then I think you're sending messages to me personally. Honestly, I check them quickly and send them in. So I'm not what happened. I'm not what happened. I'm not sure what happened. Now I'm starting to leave actual sentence changing words out of my speech. Mm-hmm. Not pervs. I didn't mean pervs. I meant, friends. Friends, pervs. Tomato, tomato, love. Our medical staff, everyone, most of the people except for you, Kristen, are members. I tried to reach out to you there. I looked for Kristen, and there was a gazillion Kristens, but I didn't see you. Can I call you? Oh, sure. Give me your number. And I love you so. Mm-hmm. A little pervy, but why be boring? There you go. I'm trying. Oh, by the way, Kristen, did you happen to see? I loved outfit number 2. See, some of you don't know, but when people are going out on dates, sometimes they send me little shots of them to see, how does this look? Should I wear this tonight? It's a special guy. And I say, well, here's what I like. I like the accessibility of that one, should it, materialize into anything. Really thoughtful stuff like that. From my perspective. No, not a perv's perspective. I'm not a perv. Yes, of course. How soon? I can't do telephone calls, sorry. Hello, it'll be ringing here. Hello, everyone. No, I'm teasing. I'm teasing. It was cute, very cute. I mean, if push came to shove, but I mean, that wasn't my rationale. Ooh, 4 years on May 10th. I would be delighted to do that. I can see Angela now. Joe, what are you doing? I am, actually, I'm in a dress shop, and I'm making recommendations. Can I see it? You can see, but you can't make recommendations. They have to come from me. Nobody wants your perspective on what looks sexy. No, I'm teasing. How soon? Can't do it, mate. Sorry. And how soon? You must be very careful around here. This Saturday, 3 days from now, is the 28th. Yeah, Angela's birthday. Her B-day. Yes, her B-day. I better mark that on my calendar. Thanks for reminding me. I like that. Kristen's always saying, I'm trying. Kristen, did I see your request? Did you hear? Did you send a request? Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know if you sent me something. You can send to me right away on. I got that one, Sarah. All those beautiful flags. Excuse me. You can send to me on, what is this called? Instagram right away if you got something. Oh, that one. Okay, I have to go back and check now. I'm just a fool. Hey everyone, if Willem comes in today, make sure you mention the photograph of he and his partner. It was very nice. It's on the front page of May December Society.com. This has got to be you. All right. Okay, everything's good there. All right now. I know. I know. I know you would. I know you would. And Angela would give you an opinion. But Angela's the first woman that I've known that I like to shop more than she does. Shopping is not her thing. For example, would she go out by herself and just look for something to wear? Never in a million years. She's a millennial with the gadgets. So, you know. And at this point in my life, it works out because I like to sit around and do nothing, and that's Ange's MO. But I like to shop. And I'm a guy who goes in the dressing room. Show me what you got here now. Put it on. Let's go. No. Nope. Yep. Really? I like. Nope. No woman's going to buy something if a guy's there with her and he says, but. Bastards. Bastards. Lovely and Untitled. Any thoughts on Operation Varsity Blue? Is that where parents are paying for their children to get into universities? And you would have thought USC was MIT. It isn't. Good school. It's not MIT, okay? But a good school. Oh, please, yes. Well, let me say this. Knowing you as well as I do, Sarah, which isn't really well, but I have seen photos, you will make anything look beautiful. You're right. Some do not. Do not. Lisa. Yes, I know. Some do not allow that, but, you know. I've also had someone before say, did she say, I'm trying to remember, it's in New York. Uncle, she called me Uncle. Uncle, would you take a look at this? Sure, love. And I went right back past the girl that was keeping people out. Oh, come on. Well, he's buying you what he likes, Claire. I mean, how cool is that? I've bought stuff for Angela, too. I will buy ladies' clothes, not for me, but for whomever, whichever lady was in my life. Absolutely. I think it's part of the deal. Am I updated on the case? I'm not sure that I have been updated on the case of late. I haven't checked the news lately. I do know that Laurie, Laughlin, was that her name? They didn't take the plea, and they thought that 2.5 years was too much, even though it was probably going to be squashed. And they decided to defend themselves, or with their lawyers, high-priced lawyers. So tell me, what's the update in a nutshell? Or do I need to go look it up? There you go. And they don't, just sneak them in there. Sneak, sneak, a sneak peek. But really, you like to know. Remember, I am the person who used to go on dates in New York City. When I was meeting someone for the first time, I would make 2 reservations. I'm a practical person. I make 2 reservations. If she's dressed like, whoa, this girl, and you have a couple drinks in a nice place, then you might even stay there and eat. But if she's just showing up in jeans and she's still kind of cutesy and want to go out, you're going to go somewhere else. I always had 2 reservations. You might say, oh, that's terrible. No, not for me. It wasn't terrible. Okay, darling, let me check you out. Wow. Lovely. I like the idea. I'd like to see the top. But yes, it is a very nice dress. Ask Eve, good morning. Chewing on a piece of grass, I know. That's our Ask Eve vegan. She gets so many nutrients from that. She pleaded not guilty. Next court date in June. Do you think she will get time and her husband or kids get anything? I thought they were booting her kids out of school. Perhaps not. Maybe not. I tend to think they would waive any. I bet they do a house arrest thing for 6 months or something like that, which is really not going to affect them. Maybe interrupt their lives professionally, but I think they can weather that storm, don't you think? And yeah, yes, it's true, but you do pick up that vibe. And if there are people waiting, depending on what the store is, the nicer stores that have the nice big closets, like you can go into. Some of them, anyway. Yes, make 2 reservations, and you can always excuse yourself, go to the men's room. And where I was in the Mandarin Oriental Hotel in New York City, is where I would meet for a drink because the bar there, I forget the name of the bar, was just great. And, it was crowded, but not too crowded. Not too noisy. You can hear the person, and it was fun. So I would go to the maitre d' outside, said, can you make room? Sure, we got room for you. We got a table for you. But otherwise, I would go down the elevator and we would go out and eat somewhere else. I mean, a nice place, but a little less pricey, and I feel uncomfortable. You don't want to go in some place. Today it's terrible. You can wear almost anything anywhere. But still, there's some places I think you need to be dressed. Okay. Lovely, untitled. Lovely and entitled, untitled. I didn't finish law school, no. You sent a package to my P.O. Box, Sarin. That's so lovely. Wow, will arrive in time then for the video. We'll probably shoot not on Angela's birthday, but on Sunday. So there you go. Yes, or just in case they have nuts and you weren't planning on it. I mean, if you're planning on it, it's one thing. You're right, Claire. Nobody did. They're not always going to do that. Where it would happen is if your man excuses himself, let's say to the restroom, and you're sitting there and you need more of your drink, whatever it is, and they come over and they would say, would your father like another beer? It's not my father. What the hell? Can't she read this t-shirt? It says he's not my dad. Oh, remember getting a pedicure? And the lady said, your daughter has long legs. And I was like, you know, my daughter. Is she here? And the lady got embarrassed, put her head down. She was from Korea. And she went, I'm sorry, sir. Please don't apologize. Okay, any advice for people that haven't started what? School? It's a good thing, do it and stay there. Did you? Lottie, you sent one. I'm going to check. Did you just send it now? Ah, a couple of them there. Lottie. I got you, Lottie. And Megan. Not sure if you're watching this, Megan, but I got you too. And now you're getting invites. Wow, they're rolling in. To be honest, it's about between 15 and 20 a day who join. But then we have people that join up and they, don't come back. Some people go away for a couple years and show up, and that's just the way it is. Okay. What? You already sent stuff to us. Danny, you already sent some stuff. Sarah, thank you. Good morning. Looking great. See, I got my hair cut. But today I sprayed some curly stuff on it, and look, it just curls up. So I recommend that product, by the way. It's a Garnier. You know, the green thing? I'll tell you what it is when I get up to get some more tea. I got you. I sent the request. I sent it to you already. How did you not get it? See, now someone had said that to me. You went bed shopping. That's hilarious. I would say, oh, she'd only like it if it vibrates. Okay. You used to look at when the website was public, and this is an interesting thing, or not, but I'm going to tell you anyway. We started out, it was just a whim. We were going to see it happen, and we had an open website, maydecembersociety.com, and people would come in and be cruel, and assholes didn't know what it was and all of that kind of thing. So that was all right. We tried to educate, but it would fall on deaf ears. And so when people did join and they had a question, initially no one was there, so I created a couple profiles that were fictitious. They were me. So I would ask myself and answer questions to get an idea of what we were doing. I thought it was a smart idea. So I've never used those again, of course. It got it started. Angela did too. So we created like 8 different people calling, back and forth, because the first day no one said anything and blah, 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 blah. And as soon as it started to take off, whoa, but we had to eliminate the trolls, and people were hesitant to put something out there that they were afraid family might see it, or if they looked it up, because you could type their name in. This is how screwed up the system is. Not my system here, but the internet. Type in the name, and they could see that they were going to maydecembersociety.com. It's crazy, because I tested it myself. So we became private, and I thought it would be a pain in the butt, but it was not, and I'm so happy we did, because it's helped a lot of people. Yeah, so that's what happened. When it was public, it was a free-for-all. Well, it's still free-for-all, but okay, let me see this one. Striper, you already sent us stuff, right? There was stuff for Angela and me, my birthday, thank you. Okay, Sarah, what else last name? He forgot his wallet in his car, which was 10 minutes walk away. Yeah, you can tell the looks. Yeah, I know what you mean. I like the bed shopping story. I like that. That's cool. Well, that'd be great. And yes, even just a note, we like to. Yesterday, because we're nudges, I've always had an autograph that I write. I don't write with my signature. I never sign, but I have had the occasion. Angela was inquiring. I mean, I've had the occasion in my theatrical career to sign autographs. Okay, they could be a one-horse town, and we would go in and it would do summer stock plays and all that. And they'd say, Joe, some people want to see you. They're waiting outside. So I'd go. And they would have, 8x10s, and I would sign, or a program, and I would sign. But Angela had not done that yet. And so we were practicing autographs. It's hilarious. We're hilarious. I said, no, you have to use your name, you see. What kind of things do you guys do, like to receive in your PO box? Well, we have received food. I'm not suggesting, I'm just telling you. Food to open up, and we create a video. In this case, we have cards, letters, and things like that, and gifts, items maybe from where you traveled, or not expensive, nothing like that, but thoughtful things, It's thoughtful, and so we appreciate that, and we do videos with that. It's pretty cool, and we send something back to everyone, so be waiting for something, those of you who send stuff. I'll tell you, we send a picture, maybe I autograph one of my personal actor cards. Maybe I do. And on the back it says, can you see it? No, I guess you can there. It's a songwriter, voiceover artist, and baby boomer model. So I had special pens that write in white, so it shows up on the back. Of course I have special pens. It's me. Okay. You sent a better pic of the dress? I'm going to need to get an assistant. Who wants to be my assistant? I mean, I have great help from around the world here. If there was someone who lived in the neighborhood, notice how I said she right away. I don't want any guys in here. It's going to throw the whole mojo off. Okay. Just anything that comes to mind. It's just we like to stay in contact with you. I went and hit the request invite, and then the next page is there's something amiss there. You just got the email. You see, Kristen, it's working. Hannah, Kristen did it, though it took her 5 times, and it works. I'm not saying she did anything wrong, because she is very detail-oriented or disoriented. Okay, right now I have to look up a better picture. Oof. Yes, I like that one to do. I know. Angela would say this. I'm not talking about the model, Joe. I'm talking about the dress. Now, that would look good on you. Very nice. Get it. And send me photos, please. I like the photos changing. It doesn't have to be lewd, or it can be, but changing. But send a photo of that dress. It's beautiful. You should get that, Sarah. Striper. Baby boomer model. My hair is thick, and so it would be for my hair. Hannah. Wow. You can wow. That, oh man. I went with a girl once when I first got to Florida. Beautiful, model. She was only 13 years younger than me, so it didn't even look like any difference. She was a model of very, but, and I'm, tend to be a neat person when I, when I want to be. This girl, I can remember I was out back at the pool with my son and his girlfriend at the time. They're married now, it's a few years ago. Many years ago, because I've known Angela for, going on 6 years. So, we're out there, and this woman is inside vacuuming. I'm like, what's going on here, Will? We have guests outside. Yeah, but I wanted to make sure everything is clean. I mean, you couldn't do, I mean, she was like, it was the opposite of my lovely Angela. So, but she was just too nuts. One day, she calls me in a panic because she was taking care of her mother. And she'd set out one antibiotic for her mom. She's calling, she was very upset and she wanted to take her to the hospital. And if she's watching, it's just a funny story, but I don't think she's watching, but it doesn't matter. I'm not naming names. She was a lovely girl. Woman, model. But she was frantic because her mother actually had already taken one antibiotic and she took another. And she was going to rush her to the hospital. I said, wow, these are antibiotics. I think her says, have her drink a lot of water. I think she'll be fine. So, I'm not a doctor. She goes to the hospital. They tell her the same thing. So anyway, here we go. That's right. Are you asking me about the model or the dress? No, I mean, really. But I will be honest. I can say, you can visualize shapes, and when you say, okay, I don't think this accentuates your butt well enough, or something like that, which is important to me, as you all know. Or if you didn't, you do now. Okay, now let's move along. Both. There you go. Well, you would say both, Claire. I know you. Where is Narissa? Oh, no kidding, Narissa. I do need that. So to get back to the point, yeah. I need my closet completely redone. Angela's looks like a 17-year-old's bedroom, her closet. So, Whoa, Hannah. You do that for a living, don't you, Hannah? You must. My goodness. Organizing the fuck out of your life. That's a hell of a motto to have on your business card. I like that. Ladies and gentlemen, I organize the fuck out of your life. That's pretty good. Good thing to be able to do, actually. Why does that happen? Why do we lose? Oh, there it is. Part of the world, you live up north, don't you, Hannah? Saren, are you asking me? Mine was no, so Selena. I don't know. I said Saren. I would do that, make mistakes. My birthday was very nice, thanks. I did what I wanted to do. I watched golf and I played golf. Yeah, I don't swear a lot. I leave that to my millennial girlfriend who can throw a fuck in from for anything. But she's except in mixed company, she's a little more around her family. It's like no holes barred. It always messes with me because I don't really. You walk people's dogs, you ship their packages, you pick up. Oh, you are an entrepreneur. Arrange budgets, all types of crap. Do you want to open up a branch here? Well, I mean, you guys are about the same age. That's why I think it's an age thing. I don't always, my thing is, I don't think those words need to be used for emphasis. You can use them I mean, if someone comes in here with a gun, I might go, what the, but that's usually my safe word. Actually, phrase. I make it a phrase because, really, I don't want it to get out the full thing. I'm like, I'm not sure. Stop it. I'm teasing you. I know about these things, but I can make fun of them, and they are only sometimes true. Look, Eve is a personal assistant, and she has some really cool stuff. Hannah, you should connect with Eve and see what she does too. Yes, where do you live, Hannah? Eve is over there on the left coast amongst the poppy seeds and the bandanas. Atlanta, the ATL, Hotlanta. They were trying to get me to go to Atlanta because that's where a lot of shows are filmed now, but I wouldn't do it. Yeah, it's a big part of language. And when I'm out playing with, it's golf terminology actually when we're playing. Now, if I happen to be playing with women that I just come upon, no, that's the wrong way to say it. That I'm hooked up with, no, that are looking for partners to play golf, that's it. Then it doesn't even occur to me to swear. But when I'm with my buddies, I hear them most of the time throwing clubs. What the fuck? My thing I would tell them sometimes is, what the problem is. What am I doing wrong? I know what you're doing wrong. You ready? This is a good golf tip. You're standing too close to the ball. And they say, really? I said, yes, after you hit it. You see? Narissa, I would certainly move out of Florida. I spent most of my life in the north, as many of you know, in the Washington, D.C. area and New York City. I miss some of those things. I would move out of Florida, but I don't really want to move to the bitter cold again. So I would move to California. I would move to an island. I would love to live in Hawaii. It's too expensive, though. I like a moderate climate. My sister lives in South Carolina, and it's nice there too on the ocean. But it gets cold. It does get cold. So up south, as I say. But I may also move within the state of Florida. May do that someday. So I guess to answer your question, yeah, I like living in Florida, but I can move. She has some great, Eve has some wonderful, wonderful methods, which you will find interesting. Interesting. Sometimes I say interesting. Angela says interesting. And so I can say either way. It's not that difficult. Oh, yes, that's very interesting, of course. Well, I follow that interesting as hell. So, Striper, you're going to move to New York. You prefer the cold. How long have you been in Florida? And are you retired or do you work? I plan to move. Could always come to Georgia. I could always visit Georgia. Georgia's on my mind. Midnight train to Georgia. I'm leaving on the midnight train. Woo, woo. Gladys Knight and the Pips. I've seen them in concert twice. Back when they were in their heyday. At one time when they warmed up the Rolling Stones. Staycation lifestyle. That's our Eve vegan. Whitney, but your anticipation. You have thrilling events planned, I'm sure. I curse quite a bit. When I'm not doing here, people have said that too. My friends are like, geez, you hardly ever curse, but I don't want to get to the point, for me anyway, because I don't think about it, using that to make my point. My thing is, if I can't make it in plain English, then what the fuck good is it? No, I'm just kidding. Whitney, you haven't been able to sleep all week? Yes. You've been too excited? Well, that'll be great. You two will have a wonderful, wonderful time together, I know. It's official. You are a member of May December Society.com. Well, because of that, now I'm going to do something that I do for all new members. Let me get my thing out here. Get my thing out here. What thing? What the hell are you talking about, man? My cut and paste. All right, watch this now. Kristen, this is what comes to everyone from me. Before I do that, I'm going to say, first, ball head. You'll get my sense of humor. I'm leaving. I didn't know that. Okay, so that's that. I just sent that off to you, Kristen, darling. All right. All right, let's see, Claire. Why not? Claire, I totally would. Let's see. Claire Hannah. Yeah, you should put it on there. I agree. Whitney, you're taking off. Have a wonderful day, Whitney, and have a safe journey. Tomorrow. Okay. What is behind the doors of the login page? Well, we really need to put a landing page there, which we plan on doing. And it would be, once you're on the site, you know, the way the site is laid out, it would be stories and posts that only Angela and I have put up there. That way someone could see, because we don't mind being in the public and people can say what they want. Then you can see the layout and what sort of things. But you'll need to know, the people that do that, obviously hasn't happened yet, will need to know that it's just a sample of what they can expect inside. But you get to go right inside, in the warmth of what is May December Society. Yeah, so that's that. Yeah, I know. I would like to come to the Panhandle, I would. I think so. She's so sweet. Stephanie is very nice. Stephanie. Now remember, Kristen, you can send private messages on May December Society to anyone who is a member. And right now I see people are online chatting. You can chat also online, and it's a private chat. So I can see that you have an account and a profile. And a profile, you have to be filled out, but that's all you can get around to. Boom. Doctor, I'm in the mood. You didn't want to wake up. That's nice when that happens, isn't it? I will visit the Panhandle if you were talking to me. My room was a perfect temperature. My bed was so comfy. I was so sad to get up. I get that. There are many members in the UK, Lottie. And if you, as a member, you can post a message, say, who else is from the UK? And everyone will tell you. You can even peruse the website. Let me see, maybe I could put it up here. UK. You gotta go to search. Yeah, a lot of people. Yes, a lot of people from the UK. Who is that? Carly. She's very attractive on the front page. Pretty much everybody who's told me they love me in my life has lied. That's lovely. There's all kinds of interesting things you find on this website. Why I no longer date women around my age, someone put up here. Well, so that's what you do. You can go there, and where the little plus sign is next to your name on your page, upper right hand corner, you can click that, and you can print a topic out. You can highlight topic, and you can type in who is from the UK, and then type a little note. I live in so-and-so, or I live in this part of the UK, am interested in meeting other people, and that's it. And it'll go out to everyone there. And I know people off the top of my head are from the UK that are on the website. But you can get a much more detailed accounting than what's on the top of my head. So that's that. Lottie, yes, do that. Hannah, what little smile. Oh, that's sweet of you. Claire, of course, is from the UK. I know, you were misled. I did that just to tease you because you missed out yesterday. Well, actually, the staff is growing. The staff is not a rod. It's not a big stick. The staff is the people that work in the doctor's office, the medical staff. Kristen's there, Claire works there. Let me see. I think Eve, the vegan, was going to have the healthy, she doesn't have a lot of people going in that office, but she's there in case they need it. And there was a Mary Jane. She had some ideas, so she may be temporary help, but still, nonetheless. So if you're looking for some summer internship, you might want to turn into the medical office. Kristen was very anxious to get that started. Well, I don't know really. The doctor comes in once a week, maybe. Maybe. Next week we may bring in the psychiatrist. He's a doctor, so, he can prescribe meds, which is the best part. Sometimes he prescribes beds as a remedy. So, meds or beds. Depends which room he directs you to with his script. I mean, he'll write you some script and hand it to you. And you say, oh, I guess I need meds. Or, oh, I get to go to the beds. That's right. It's quite the place. And Claire is in charge of purchasing, so we have a lot of interesting devices. Why did I come over here? I wanted to look up something. What was it? Oh, I know. Thank you. How are you doing here? Well, my friends say when I'm playing golf, and it's true, it's so true. They say, I will talk to myself, but I have the ability to answer myself when I'm talking. Okay, you need to stay a little more erect, Joe. Come on, you follow through. Tuck the shoulder. Okay, yeah, I got that. Let's do that. The problem is that I don't listen very well. And so I'm in constant struggle with the gulf inside me. It's quite frustrating, really. Geez. Man, was I off the mark on these guys. Oh, well. Health budget cuts. Yes. Yes, you are. You are growing in your department. Well, maybe, Eve, we can open up an account with them so we can send our patients there. Or we can have one of those put into my office, the doctor, or an office for, Sometimes in the business we make do with what we have. Just have to, pull the paper down and change it, and it's a freshly made bed. I'm serious. It's equipped with stirrups, straps, IVs. I mean, all the toys of the trade, of fun. I mean, medical. You know what I mean. You're right. It's a decent conversation. Don't leave that bed, Hannah. Stay there. Stay. We're in there with you. Yes, see? Salt in the wound, huh? Where'd you get the wound? We told you to use a safe word. Oh, I see. In the same, you sound like Angela. Angela gets up 10 minutes before she goes to work. You guys are all wanting me to take a nap or, something. Sheridan Hotel. Oh, the wound is from falling out of bed. I see. Well, do patch it up. I don't know if this gets to, oh, I see. These are comments on our YouTube. See, then, there's Kristen who sent me a message on, I can scroll through the YouTube channel here. Get a lot of, we had a guy leave because he was dissatisfied with the way things were going. Sometimes it doesn't always work out. We have singles who sometimes visit because they're also single women, and they just assume because it's an age thing, but it's not. It's like, no, it's like any other relationship. You have to have chemistry and the attraction to the person. Depends on what is important to you. Age is just gets us all here. Most of us, right? And the age disparity, that gap brings us here. But if you're single and you want to meet someone, well, then it's like any other relationship. There's chemistry. There's geometry. There's English. There's a plethora of reasons why you may or may not get along with someone. What's that? Angela must have said that. Lauren and Ralph commented. I forget who said that, but I'm gonna check that out. She's quoting us or said, I'm not that skinny because it didn't work out. I couldn't breathe, she says. It's funny. Someone said here, I don't know who this is, a comment to me. Hello, Joe. Cute Joe. Wish I could have you. Well, you know, there's a prize. You want to have me for the night, an afternoon, a children's party? What was, I mean, here, look, here's a number. Give us a call. Oh, man, people are so funny. I don't read these enough. I should read them to you guys. It's pretty funny, 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 funny. Someone asks, there are no guarantees in relationships, so what would happen to the May December Society if you guys broke up? At this point, it would probably go on as a business. That's what I'm thinking. Angela maybe have different ideas, but I'm thinking at this point, if there's unhappiness, you want to find happiness, you find happiness somewhere else. This is still going to go on around the world, whether or not, I mean, I would maintain probably this sort of thing. Doesn't mean I'm going to lose my perspective, does it? Then we could have the, I need a date on blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right, let me get rid of this thing a moment here. There we go, okay. What the hell? That was weird. Okay, we left off back where Claire was says she was in bed, the wound was falling out of bed. My safe word to my boyfriend is yes. Hannah, that's hilarious. You are hilarious. Yes, I know you mentioned that the other day, and the doctor was in. I watched it later, and you did ask, instead of the paper, we could have, you know, a twister. A slip and slide would work too. You know, an oiled up slip and slide, maybe with water running, you know, and then you could just slide it, and it would be self-cleaning. I mean, when the next patient came in, they would get in a fresh waterfall. But see, I have to be able to examine them dry and then know if the reason that the things are changing is because of me or because it's the waterfall. I mean, these are important things that every doctor wants to know. There's physics, yes. Tell her to stand in line. I know, I'm always thinking. That's pretty funny. Yes. What's your safe word? Yes. So you've played this game before, I guess. Yes. Here's the thing, you have maybe, I don't know, I've read about this or seen it on some of those prom websites. Their collars and their, you know, restraints and things of that nature, their clamps, their, a lot of things you can imagine. Ropes, all kinds of good stuff. Not, well, you know, stuff, right? And so what if someone knew that you're dating and you say to them, and they're just wandering, want to check your house, and you say, where'd you go? And you go in the room and there they all are, bound up. They got a ball gag in their mouth, their hands are behind their... So really, so you've done this before, I guess. That would be lovely. You're trying so hard to hide your disciplines, and yet she found them somehow. That'd be a good start for a film. Oh, yes, you like it's. We love having you here, Sarah. Actually, alongside what I was reading, comments. I don't know if you get those. You wouldn't get those comments, would you? Because this is opened on May December Society. The little bell. Click the bell. I don't know how it looks from your perspective. Click the little bell for notifications, and then there's a little arrow. The little for messages. Do you get those? You can send me a message there. Maybe I can send you a message there. How do I do that? Oh, we can message there. I see. I didn't know that. But I message you down here too. Joe in technology, we know it's not his 3T. He hasn't reached 4T yet. Okay. Well, thank you, Dominique, the demonic. Thank you for following. Always thinking. Learning all kinds of stuff around here. I should read more in my time off work here. So it's not work, it's just passion. 50 Shades of Grey means something else with Joe's hair involved. Ooh, who said that? Sarah. Mm-hmm. Okay. I've got to get this where I can slide it. What happened? There it is. You love gray hair, do you? Hmm. My hair is getting grayer and grayer and grayer. It's gray. It just is gray, that's all. Now I've got to do this, see? Damn it. I messed that up too. There we go. Hannah, you must have had a rough night. You didn't want to wake up this morning. That is how 50 Shades of Grey starts. I read the book. I'll never forget this. I was reading the first book, and I just finished it. I'm sitting in an airport, and there's a lady across from me watching me. I'm reading it's 50 Shades of Grey. I'm a man, and I'm reading 50 Shades of Grey, right? And I'm not without some experience in my age and my gray hair, you see. And so she said to me, "You finished it, huh?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "What'd you think?" I said, "I don't see what all the fuss is all about." She actually blushed a little. Okay. Dominic, I'm going to try. Can I do an audiobook? I started to do one. I started to do one. Yeah, it's get so boring. That's hard to do, just continue to do that. Really, maybe I have to watch it now because I'm very much into. I like writing. Maybe you can imagine that, but I've said that to Angela and we will hear something because I used to write scripts and you hear things and you're like, doesn't make sense, especially old movies. Well, that's good that you get a nice, healthy night of sleep. For me, a healthy night of sleep is 6.5 hours. Yeah, that's what I think. The book was, I thought, kind of like, wow. And there was such an uproar when it first came out. I liked that star, Jamie, whatever his name is. I liked him in The Killing. Wasn't he in The Killing? Man, that was good. The Killing was, now that was good. I think The Killing, or what was it? Not, was it The Killing? No, it was, oh, I can't remember. It was a British show, right? The boy falling off the cliff. Help me here, folks. You all saw that stuff. I'll tell you, just look them up. Jamie Dornan, yes, it's Morph, yes, it's IMDb. He's amazing. It is amazing. I like that actor. Northern Belfast, yes. The Fall. He was in The Fall. The Fall, I highly recommend. Excellent. The Secretary. I don't know if I saw that one. I like Lolita. That means anything. Probably not. I don't know why. Lottie, we'll see you again. Thanks for being here. Saren? He was trying to make sense of it, huh? Christian. Oh my goodness. We get so carried away, I forget about things that are going on elsewhere in my life. My life. The Orange is a good film. Orange is the new black. Is that June and Juillet? Juin and Juillet? In France? Oh, much more realistic in a sexy way. I'm wondering why I can't get my massagers here to be sent. The hell? See, there you go again. Oh, I don't know. Okay. You know, you should get together, Hannah, with Angela. You guys could watch all of that stuff. She wants me to go to see some Detective Pikachu movie. I mean, what the hell? That would be like the old man and the sea there, and a sea of children watching this. Lord of the Rings. Snooze of the Rings. I saw one of those things, and it was so long and went on. I mean, I like the countryside, but you know. Please watch The Fall, everyone. Watch The Fall. Also watch Broadchurch. The Fall is what you need to watch. Broadchurch is very good, and you can binge these things. And also The Killing. Whoa, good. That'll keep you busy till Monday. I know. It's just, you know, it seemed like it was like going on forever. I did watch one of them though. That was pretty entertaining. I think they got better. Yes, I know, but yeah, it's not for everyone, love. So don't take offense, please. I do love that dress you have, though. That's for everyone. I mean, that adequately tantalizes, it teases, and protects the goods at the same time. You know, it's a little bit of heaven. And by the way, Sarah, when I say I want to see you in that dress, you know, I don't want the photo you send me of the dress is crumbled down by the bed. That's not a one. I know that's going to happen, but I want to see you in the dress. Joe, you are so bad. Bad boy. This is a bad boy. I know, I know, I know. Joe is building excitement. Boom, boom. I should have some traveling music. Doo-doo. What could I see? What would be my traveling music? Be something like. Here we go. My walking around music. Hmm. Bum, bum. Okay, so no pressure at all. No pressure. I know you don't feel any pressure. You're going to make that dress look spectacular. Spectacular. I mean, it's very good color for you, too. I mean, see-through is a color, right? I'm teasing. Sarah, outside of the house, is a respectable young woman, and she will look beautiful in that. I didn't say outside the house, did I? Oh, oops. Oh, look, he will look terrific next to you. Anyone would. You will make them look even better. Better than he already does. I mean, you know, if we went somewhere as friends to a red carpet, you know, somebody'd say, wow. The people would be out there, they'd say, who's Joe with there? Because I'm saying, see, I might know somebody. No other reason. They would say, Joe's the lucky man today. Oh my goodness. What happened to Angela? I don't know. Can't blame him, can you? No, teasing you. You know, when you're being here, you're kind of like I'm sitting around talking to the guys, which is kind of fun. I'm not going to dig myself a hole. Thumbs won't do that. I say this because I tease, because I do admire you. Okay, here we go. Shall we try something? Uh-oh. No, I can't. Joe, don't try it yet. Could be a big mistake. Could be a big mistake, mate. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. No, you can't do that. Yeah, you see what happens? I was going to try something to compliment you, and then look what happened. Couldn't get it done. Oh, look at this one. That's one of my impressions that I do. Angela thought, oh, that'll be a great idea. Let's do that. And I said, well, wait, love, I gotta rehearse that one, you know. Digging a big hole with your thumbs. That's what I'm looking at here. And it's huge. It's a huge hole with my thumbs. No, I didn't. Look, I'm back in action. It's just like I never started. Sort of. I done messed up. You know, you sound exactly like you's from over here somewheres. I was going to put a picture of an old photo, that is, up. My energy bar, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Well, I'm losing energy. It's increasing. It's not increasing nearly enough, but it's buying me time, I must tell you. Where are all these things? The hell is that? Oh, there we go. Randy Travis. God, I love this song. If I told you that. And I'm not a country person usually, but there's some of those songs I kind of do dig, you know what I mean? I did not mess up. I did not. Go see another movie. You think I should see? Selena, I should go see another movie? Really? So everybody likes that little Lord of the Rings thing. I mean, they like forever. I mean, you can go through two tubs of popcorn to sit in that one. Speaking of tubs, you take showers or baths. There's a topic of the day. Showers or bath. Come on now. Did we freeze up? No, there I am. I'm so damn slow. I sit there sometimes like I'm comatose. What the hell's the matter with me? Comatose. Just checking to see if it even worked. Why is it not coming up for me? Let's get over here. Come on, mate. Hello, it's me, you. That's nice. I can see that. I mean, picture it, sort of. Yeah, that's right. I'm a shower guy. I mean, I can be coaxed into a tub, but, probably doesn't take much, does it, you think? No, Joe, who are you kidding? No, I'm, not kidding anyone, except the fact that Sarah brought that to my attention, that goal thing is way too big. Why is it so big? Oh, that's the wrong thing, Joe. Don't move that. Don't move that. You're going to screw it up now. There it is. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's nice resizing. Beautiful. There's the chat. Everything's back. Yay. Yeah, baths take too long. But I guess that's the idea, to soak, right? Or to soak wrong. Do you hear this? It's the horses running outside. Do you hear this? It's the mannequins talking. So after the drag show, Eve has a good idea. We should start putting up a fund for mannequins, and you will see the fruits of our arduous labor, shamelessly trying to get mannequins in here. That's Eve Vegan, who is also partial to mannequins. She thinks I'm only marginally crazy. Marginally, mind you, marginally. A nice treat at the end of the day. Oh, Claire, I have a question for you, darling. Did you decide on the length of your hair? Are you going to get your hair cut or what? Or did the D say no? I had a conversation yesterday, everyone. It's 6 p.m. in Sweden, I see. And that's where Dominique. So this guy is a friend of mine. I was practicing at the range, the practice range. And he is once a golf professional. He and his wife did some golf business, and it didn't fare so well. And they didn't have any children, so he's probably, I guess, mid-50s, or 50, let's say. They wanted to give back to society, so she is doing something in family help and things of that nature legally, and he became an English teacher, American history teacher, and the golf coach at a local high school here. And he works part-time at the course. A very nice guy, very nice guy. And he was upset. Bruce and I were out there hitting balls, and he comes over and he wanted to vent a little bit. He's a teacher, and he says, it was an education for us, because it's been a long time since I've dealt with students or any schooling or something like that. But he said he teaches juniors in high school. He said it has changed so much. He says things are just miserable. These kids are not learning. He says the next generation, he says, I have no idea. So what are you talking about? He says, so you're teaching American history, and they're on their cell phones, and you have to put your cell phone away. Well, why are they allowed? Because they have to allow them in school. I said, but they're not supposed to be on them. You can't say anything. The teachers are afraid to say anything. If you bark at them, a parent comes up and says, they need to have their in case there's some shooting or something, some BS like that. Not BS, but you know what I mean. Not every school is shot up. So he said, and it's just so frustrating. And he said to me, I'll give you an example. A girl the other day, I was giving them the question. There was it's history about the embassy in Iran being taken over. And I said, look, the answer is in the paragraph. Read it. A girl raised her hand. Well, what? I just don't get it. I don't see what is an embassy. She said an embassy. He said, what is an embassy? She said, what? What is an embassy? It's an embassy. Yeah, what's that? Then she says, but I still don't get it. Okay, so I know what a staff is. A staff is a rod. I said, you've got to be kidding me. There's no way she's that stupid. I swear to God. He says, she didn't know the embassy staff. And then she says, I said, okay, well, what nationality are they? The embassy staff. She's looking, says she's lost. I say, these are Americans and their embassy was being taken over. American embassy? I cannot believe. He says it is so frustrating. He says it is not the teachers, Joe. He said it is not the teachers. Bruce said, well, what about the other teachers? He says, all of us. We get there in the teacher's room, we just shake our heads. And you cannot. I will fail people in a test, fail them. They can now go and take the retest online and sit there with their friends and take it. So we are promoting ignorance. We're just letting them go. We're passing them unchallenged. It is pathetic. He said, and now the government wants to give away free uni education. And I say, to that is really stupid. Our money going to that. Look how it's worked out for a public school, which is free. It's awful. And I'm not suggesting that every student is that way, but that is pathetic. He says you can't say anything. When I went to school, we didn't have cell phones, of course, but if you were not sitting there paying attention, and somebody says to you, Joe, what did I just say? You better be ready. Be ready. Now, I'm not suggesting physical violence, but I mean, which happened in our school. Not violence, but punishment, corporal punishment. But, you got to pay attention. Come on. That's terrible. I was shocked, man. Maybe you guys know about that. I don't. It's just terrible. Yeah, they don't read. They don't read anymore. They never pick up a book. If you can't read it here, what we're doing, forget it. That's where the education comes from. Pathetic. I had another friend of mine in business. Now, I used to own a business. You guys know that. And he said to me, you can't find people anymore. I can't find salesmen anymore. Salesmen are our age, Joe. What are you talking about? Kids coming out of school have no interaction with people, most. Now, Eve, I know your daughter's an exception, my son's an exception, because we raise them, and many of you, your children are probably exceptions. But there's neglect going on. Parents can't get through to their kids. They can't get them away from the devices. That's why they have those commercials here in the States about, it's dinner time and the mother has control over all the devices and they shut down. That is terrible. You have to go to those extremes, and that will become the norm in order to educate future generations. Sad, man. It's just sad. I don't know how it is in the UK or other parts of the world, but part of it is here in this country that I go back goes a long way is that everyone should wear the same uniform. There shouldn't be any status in school. You should be there to learn. Not what does that kid have and I want, but you should all be the same. I believe in that stuff, man. I really do. Educate everyone equally. Look, everyone can't learn at the same rate. We know that. And so they go into, but if they're all dressed the same, no one's better than the other, right? We'll be right back after this message. There's no customer service anymore. I know, Eve, I know. You're right, absolutely right. Okay, so you're going to take a few inches off. See, I didn't think that you'd want to go dramatic. A few inches off. Your natural color, dark, I'm sure. I believe. Is it dark? With some red highlights. That's pretty cool. You will show us, won't you? Please. I hope so. Yeah, I mean, guys are like that. I have friends like that. Say, I don't care what she does with her. Man, I care. I do. I care about those things. It's crazy. But, you know, I'm in that kind of business. Always been in that business. Whether it's in sales or whatever, boom, you look good. This girl looks good. She's sharp. Boom, boom, boom. You know, always in that. And then in theater, in television, in film. I mean, I was in more makeup chairs and more, you know, more people were cutting my hair. And you would get the tips from what they're doing. You watch them work on the girls' hair, women's hair. I mean, it's all important. Doing production, how something looks. You know, but that's me. Everybody is not into things like that. A lot of my friends are saying, I don't give a shit. You know, okay. My friend Chris used to live next door. I once complimented his wife. Hadn't seen her in a while. Wow, I love what you did with your hair. It looks terrific. I mean, I think it blew her away. But it was just, you know, I was being sincere. It didn't look nice. Anyway, but people don't compliment people enough. And we're breeding an army of infidels. Well, you know what? I mean, so long as he didn't hit you, Narissa, you're right. But you need to pay attention. We're not there for that. I mean, I think I would even been a better student now because I think I'd have compassion and want to learn from whoever it is up there, devoting their time. And they could be doing something else. Not everyone can teach. The adage, some do and some teach, that's BS because teaching requires a lot of patience. Not unlike Dr. Joe when he's here, but his patience are there for other things that come naturally. Things that come naturally. That's on. Okay, we got to put that up. The motto on the front door. Kathy, well, good morning to you. I hope you're feeling better soon. I really do. You are here, and you're here. Well, you're catching the end of the show, but I'm glad you slept. You slept in. You missed our musical guest today. We had the Temptations were standing behind me performing. It was great. They're friends of mine. You know, I'm from that old Motown era. You are right. That's the customer service in us. Eve, that's not the customers in us. That's the customer service in us. And maybe some customer. No. So it's very important, I think, or we're just going to have a terrible time. A terrible time. It's not so much the technology it is as it is the discipline. It is the regiment. There isn't any. A bell rings, they go in there, they can fool around, nobody can say anything. The teachers are afraid that they're going to be reprimanded, they have to go to the principal's office because they receive a note from a parent that said that you misrepresented whatever this is and you said this to the girl and you need to apologize. He says that is the worst. And this friend of mine is from I think the Pittsburgh area, and he's just a real nice guy, and he's kind of like tells it like it is. He doesn't, I mean, you would all like him because he just tells you like it is. That's just the way it is, and he hates it. He hates that. He's been doing it for 13 years, and it's gradually just going downhill. So he did that because he and his wife didn't have children, just to give something back, to spread some of their knowledge, to help out. I asked him about the golf team. He says, these kids, they don't. You know how much dedication. I'm always there, but I know I'm not going to get better, and I'm not going to school. But you've got to really be dedicated. But at least he could tell them, leave the phones in your golf bag, and don't pick them up, or you're gonna, you're not on the team. He's got that going. So, it's just, it kind of depressed me yesterday. I was talking to him. I didn't have much hope for the future, if that's it. I mean, there are many, look, there are many bright children. I just want to make sure that they aren't overly influenced by their friends. You have an exam tomorrow. You won't be watching tomorrow on Free Drop Friday. Felony Friday. Fallopian Friday. When I was in the Navy once, we did that with some kid. He was a new guy that came on board, and we guys always mess up. So we're in the ET shop, electronic technician shop, not extraterrestrial shop. And we're playing cards, of course. New guy comes in. Hey, I'm like, all right, hey. And the guy in charge says, would you, I need you to do something for me. Yeah, sure. I want you to go down to the machinist mates and get a box of fallopian tubes for me. Sure. He'll know what they are. So then he gets over. Yeah, I got a guy coming down for fallopian tubes. Okay, we'll take care of him. And they, send them all around the shop. Guys are so cruel when they do stuff like that. You just have to look for the aces. Oh, and I'm an ace man, so I should be able to find them. Oh, aces. I forgot that. F word Friday. Fantastic Friday. Free female Friday. Free exams Friday. Fearful Friday. Fun Friday. Okay, you get it. Just come up with a name. Nope, you're right. I mean, I think at this point he is, but he's just so frustrated, Eve, teaching. I'm sure he's made a difference. I mean, he told me, told us a story. He said, I'm sorry, and he was leaving. He said, we were hitting golf balls, but we'd stop, and he said, yeah, sorry to interrupt you guys. And we don't care, we're all guys and people. You can vent, we get it. This kid came up to him and said, he said, hey, how'd that job interview go? I didn't get it. He says, well, tell me what happened. Did you wear those pants falling below your butt? Did you walk in there? What did he say did you look at him like, when he said to you, why are you interested in working here? You went, I don't know, looked at the ground. Did you greet him and look in his eyes and shake his hand? No, I didn't do that. Well, it's no damn wonder you didn't get the job. He said, even when you tell them what to do, to help them make money, they can't follow. Craziness. I'll have to go over there and see if he's all right today. The last exam is on Monday. Great, Sarah, that's terrific. And how much more do you have to go? Is this the last year, second year, third year, first year, 10th year? And this is for a specific field, right? At the uni? Of course it is. I know, you're going in the medical field, I believe. Well, this was a long time ago, Claire, and it was, some kid who came in and was probably 19 years old, 18 years old, his first time away from home, and his first job is on a ship with strangers to travel the world. Yeah, the guys are pretty cool. You have to know what you're doing there. Doesn't take long, you learn. Second year. Okay, good. Second of 4, right? Well, actors are great at customer service. I think they are. I think they are. But it's a personality. Not every actor has a real an outgoing personality. So some are very dry. But you would think they could. I mean, if they were in acting, I mean, you have to come through some sort of improv. I would say most could sell a car, I would think. Comedians are the ones who would really do well. And they do well in acting as well. Well. A Welsh lassie. But isn't it great, Sarah, to learn that I have both English and Welsh blood. And, of course, Irish and Scottish blood. 70% Scottish and Irish combination there. That's pretty good. I guess I don't look as Italian as I thought I was. I always wondered why we burned in the sun. Read up on the history. Okay. I could just have you tutor me. That would be special. But no, you want me to read. I'm too busy on all of my computers and things now. I can't do it. I get my news from the computer. Well, I mean, yeah, I certainly understand that, Eve. You know that. When I was a kid, I was 16, barely driving, and I was doing theater in the round where, dinner theater where you'd serve drinks. They would have drinks, and I could either work for salary or tips, and I would wait on my tables, and they didn't care that I wasn't 18 or 21 to serve drinks. I go to the bar, bring tables, because I had a good role playing Tommy in Music Man, and I would play right up to my table of ladies, 20 tape, and I just ham it up with them. And I got tremendous tips as a kid. Well, see, you can do that. You can do both, David. If you are not, I have to get exactly why. We were able to only if we weren't accepting whatever. There's something or another. There's something we are not doing on Twitch that allows us to do both through OBS. But we've already we checked all of that out, that we could do both. We checked it out thoroughly. But thanks for bringing it up. I'll double check with my security department, and we will make sure we can do that. An experience. Yeah. Now I have to read up on history. I've got to double check. "24 hours, content, exclusivity." There's something, there was a provision somewhere, but I will definitely check it out when I'm off here. I'll check it out to make sure. And I will mention it tomorrow when we come on the air. And if there's something, I want to thank you for letting me know, but I felt we covered all of that. So it actually hurts us from getting advancing in Twitch because of this, whatever it was that we did. I will check. All right, it's been a long, long morning, folks. And I'm going to get out of here for the afternoon. I want to thank everyone. My favorite ones are all of you. But Sarah, nice to see you. You gotta go study. Claire, as always, darling, we appreciate it. David, thanks for the info. I'll double check it. And ask Eve. Eve, I'm gonna grab a handful of grass and eat it today in your honor, so long as they haven't put any, pesticides on it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm looking forward to that. I'm hungry. Kathy, thanks for coming in. I'm sorry Oh, you posted photos on MDS. Good. I will look at them. Thanks very much for coming in. Narissa, good to see you. Thank you so much. I didn't see Sam today. Didn't come in. No. Hannah Truesdale was here, and Striper was here. Oh, let's see. Saren was here. Selena was here. Lottie was here, but she left. Dominique. Let's see. Oh, we also, Whitney was here. Whitney, she's working too. Lottie, thank you. I think I covered most here, I believe. So Narissa, Eve, Claire, Sarah, everyone, thank you so much. I'm going to head out, and I'll see you tomorrow. We'll have some weird F theme tomorrow. I'm not sure what it is. But I appreciate for all of your help. Thanks again, Saren, Eve. No GMO grass. Philosophy, easy for you to print. Tomorrow is Philosophy Friday. Okay, we'll try and be philosophical tomorrow. One thing for sure, I don't know. I was going to say we will be here. My intent is to be here. Thanks, everyone. Talk to you later. See you. Have a great day. Now I figure out, Thumbs figures out how to do this, and see you.